The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Red pass, it's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams. Fires immediately. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Williams. Left side, it's Bowman. Runs through, man. He might have some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Out wide right, it's Lopez. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Gado in a room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Swamped immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here's Williams to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They boot it away. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Trojans use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Longhorns. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Shakes off the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Williams. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Williams looking for a man. Rolls right. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here's Manning to throw. Out wide left, it's Wingo. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Lost the throw on first. Throws toward the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Might have a chance. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. They'll run with Watson. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And as you start to settle into games as a play caller, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. This one's complete. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Williams under pressure, and he avoids the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Williams to the air again. Just got rid of that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
A shot toward the end zone. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Manning. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get... There he goes! The 40! Running inside the 20! Touchdown USC! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he made the extra point without problem. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run him again, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
Quick give. It's Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to quiet this crowd. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. And the Longhorns send out. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
I love the aggressive nature by the head coach, trying to reach into the bag of tricks on a fake punt, but the defense was expecting it. We've got a change of possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing, Williams. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams will pass. Left side is Anderson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Snap it to the back.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Direct snap. He will not make it to the marker. Needed 2 yards, and he stopped behind the line.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back up now to their offense.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Quarterback keeps it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To throw, Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd down, here's Watson. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Here's Williams to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And when the heat gets home, they knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Williams looking for a man. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great. How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll return it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 15 team, the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Hawkeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there.
Going downfield for the big play. It's caught. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. Manning. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Longhorn. And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Nowhere to go. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, Williams. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just... concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on fourth down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Now on the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quick catch. They've got him corralled. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? Short pass. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on fourth. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Arch madness. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season. lining up to